The reason why you aren't consistent on socials is because you don't know what to post. You have all of these amazing content ideas, but no way to organize them, which is giving you analysis paralysis. But let's fix that ASAP. I've been posting consistently on TikTok for the last year and a half, and then on Instagram for the last 7 to 8 months, and then on YouTube Shorts for the last 2 weeks. So let me show you how I plan 30 days of content in an hour or less. I'm going to walk you through the exact same system that me and my mentees use, from planning content pillars to organizing everything in Notion. Plus, if you want a little deeper dive, be sure to stick around to the end because I got something special that's going to help you out even more. But before we jump into things, if you haven't already, go ahead and hit that subscribe button so that way I can keep you on all things social. I'm talking content planning, content organization, productivity, all of the sexy stuff that will make you a successful content creator. Okay, let's jump into our laptops and let's get into it. So here's our content calendar, and first things first is we need to identify our niche. But for the sake of this video, we're going to use makeup / skincare. Now we're going to go into our content pillars. I like to have at least 5 different content pillars. That way you're not stuck on what to post. The problem with a lot of people is they tend to stick to 1 or 2 content pillars and then they run out of ideas because you don't have that many options. So if you're in the makeup or skincare niche, your first content pillar can be an educational pillar, and let's say it can be skincare, tip, and product education. Our second content pillar can be entertaining and educational, tutorials and techniques. Our third one could be relatable and entertaining, behind the scenes, and product testing. Now, as you can see, I have a value pillar section because you want to diversify the type of content that you're posting. You don't want to just post educational content, or you don't want to just post entertaining content. And our last one will be inspirational and aspirational. So for this, we can have routines and favorites. Now, for each and every content pillar, we want to come up with rotating themes. What are some subtopics that we can speak on that can rotate month over month? So for routines and favorites, our daily skincare routine. Then we can have our monthly favorites, and then do a classic get ready with me. Get unready with me. A girl. So just do the exact same for all 5. So I'm going to do that really quickly. So boom, we have all of our 5 content pillars. We have 3 rotating themes. So every single week when you're planning out your content, you can always come back to these different content themes. And now here's where we're going to have our brain dump. So as we're sitting here thinking about what we're going to post for the next week, you also want to consider what's happening throughout the season. For example, let's take the routine and favorites pillar and let's look at the monthly favorites. So for a monthly favorite, could be our October monthly faves. So if we're going to talk about our favorites, we can also talk about the things that we didn't like. October monthly dislikes. Our fall daily skincare routine. Get ready with me to go to a Halloween party, or get ready with me to go to a pumpkin patch. Get unready with me coming from a friend's day. So just in the last 30 seconds, we came up with 6 different examples just from this one content pillar, just from these 3 different content themes. So if you do the same for all of this, you'll come up with 30 different pieces of content. And that's if you were posting every single day, which most people don't do. And then you want to fill out your content type. So for our October monthly favorites and dislikes, these both could easily be a carousel. So we have carousels and we have videos already planned out to where our content is a lot more dynamic. And all of this just comes from content pillar number 5. And we're going to go into our call to action. For your call to action, it's essentially how your viewer can pay you in engagement. October monthly favorites, if this is a continuous thing that we're always doing, we want to get somebody to follow us. So now that we have all of these ideas, we just need to slap them on a calendar. So our October monthly favorites, it makes sense to do it at the end of the month. And then our monthly dislike / won't buy again. Once again, we're going to do it at the end of the month. And you're just going to do the same for the rest of this stuff. Fall skincare routine, you want to do that kind of early because you want to be ahead of the wave. Halloween parties are usually happening around now. And going out with friends usually happens on a Friday or a Saturday. So we're going to put that here. Boom. So now we've taken these 6 ideas and we've thrown them into our content calendar. And you're going to go back and you're going to do the exact same for the other 4 content pillars that you have. What you're going to realize is this calendar is going to fill up very fast and you're going to be like, oh shoot, I filled out my entire month's worth of calendar in little to no time. If you want to take it a step further, this would be the perfect time to do that. So the get ready with me to go on a pumpkin patch day is the example that we're going to use. So I have ADHD, so I want to know exactly on what day I plan on filming, editing, and posting. So I'm going to use version 2, but feel free to use version 1 if that's what you prefer. Now that we have that organized, let's work on our script. We're going to come in here, use our video content template, and we're going to just fill this out. The idea / the concept is going to be get ready with me to go on a pumpkin patch day. Our hook is going to be our introduction to the audience. So our hook could be something as simple as get ready with me to go on a pumpkin patch date for the first time ever. Video, and for a get ready with me video, we don't necessarily want to talk about what it is we're doing. We want to talk about the date. That's the point of the video, is we're going to a pumpkin patch for the first time. So I want to talk about who my date is. How do we land on a pumpkin patch as a first date? Where are we going after? And then we can talk about, do I feel nervous or not? These are all great talking points because it allows your audience to get to know a little bit more about you. And then for our call to action, we've already put it up here, comment. And then what we want them to comment your fave fall date ideas. And then your captions or hashtags. Your caption and your hashtag should mirror your hook. I'm sorry, your caption should mirror your hook and your call to action. What I'll do is I'm just going to take my same hook, throw it down here. I'll take my call to action, throw it down here, and we can pull hashtags from our niche. So we can have makeup, hashtag skincare. We can pull our hashtags from our content pillars. Hashtag, what is this content pillar? I forgot. Hashtag, oh, routines and favorites. So hashtag skincare routine. Hashtag makeup routine. And then the last place we can pull our hashtags is from the actual video itself. So hashtag first date, hashtag pumpkin patch, hashtag fall date ideas. Boom. So that's more than enough hashtag. So we have planned out this entire video, the entire concept in what, 45 seconds? And you're going to go in and you're going to do the exact same thing. So that way, when it comes to filming day, I already know what I'm going to be filming. I already know my talking points. I know everything. It's going to make your editing on the back end a lot easier because you're going to be more confident when you're speaking, and you're going to eliminate all of those ahs, all of that dead air. And there you have it. That is the easiest way to plan 30 days worth of content in less than an hour. If you want this exact same content planner, I will have it in the link in the description down below. And remember, your content pillars or your posting themes can change month over month. Don't put your creativity in a box. Now, in the next video, I'm going to show you how we can take everything that we went over today and apply this to posting on TikTok, Instagram, and YouTube Shorts, the lazy, laid-back content creator way without getting burnt out. So make sure you are subscribed for that. And per usual, let me know if you have any questions over anything that I went over today, and I got you. Love you. Bye.